welcome back. It took me a while to get back to this. I'll explain things in an update video in future, but yeah, here we are. We're back and we're doing the cell routes, and we're just gonna hop right back into things. There we go. We've got our lovely little pin that we're just gonna keep right there instead of creating a whole thing about it, because everybody wants to make a whole thing about things, but we don't gotta do that. We're just gonna play our games. Now, because this is a minor route, we are gonna skip through a majority of this so that we can get to where we need to be. But I have been looking forward to this a lot. Maybe not the So route in particular, but I am looking forward to like seeing the end and things like that. Alright, and then I'll decide myself. Which is such a shame, because like even like we've got 3 minor routes left, and then we've got Karamia. And doing the minor routes like this takes so much less time. I think 2.5 hours. So that's not so bad for a visual novel. A lot of it has just been audio issues lately, because trying to figure out how we're gonna deal with the music and then my voice did a thing where it just messed with all of the audio sounds. Okay, cool. So we'll be able to do this. I'll be more careful from now on. There we go. Curie. Wait, hold on. Let me check my options real quick. Do you have it on skip red only? Okay, cool. Excellent. Because I know at one point I didn't have it on red only, and it was a mess. At this point, I don't think there's an option I haven't chosen, like, in the main story. Oh, here we go. Hello! A reminder that this is our Valley Girl character, so here we go. Oh, buddy baby, you came! Yeah, are you busy right now? Oh, only a little. Could you have a seat and wait for a second? There's a menu on the table. Pick something you'd like to eat. Okay, sure thing. He left her to run back to his stall. He carried plates of food in both hands to tables of waiting guests. He seems busy. Maybe I shouldn't have come. She was at a bit of a loss, but unable to simply slink off quietly at this point, she took a seat at the nearest empty table. I think this is the menu. Huh. Oh. The moment she opened the menu, she remembered something important. Just the other day, Karami had taught her that she'd need money to acquire things outside the estate. Things such as goods and services. Sorry to keep you waiting, Peach. Have you decided on something to eat? I don't have any money. Don't worry about it. It's my treat. Oh, but I couldn't. I want to thank you for coming to see me. Really, just pick whatever you like, huh? Okay. She pointed to something at random on the menu. Okay, got it. I'll make it extra delicious for you. Just you wait. With the final promising wink, he sauntered off back to the stall. He sauntered. Gotta love that about So. He saunters. How is it? Is it tasty? It is! Did you really make this? There's something about this that's bothering me, but it's not. I'm trying to like... probably breaking the mold a little bit, but... I'm not gonna try to fix it, because I'll just break it again. Wait, hold up. Maybe if I can... Hold on. 1 second. I'm very sorry. No, see, now it won't fit. No, wait. I got it. It fits. It's beautiful. Okay. That was gonna bug me all night. Like, you could see, like, the little edging around it, and... Okay. Of course I did. I'm the only one working here, after all. Huh? You handle all this by yourself? Oh, I get by. It's busy during lunch, but I'm pretty free after that. Times I even walk by and go get Starbucks. Starbucks. I'm not so busy that I can't get away from the kitchen for a bit to talk to you. Sounds like fun, sounds tough. Now see, unlike the others, I don't get to interact with So a lot, so I'm not sure what he'd like. Sounds like fun. Running a shop sounds like fun. Yeah, it really is. I love cooking and seeing smiles on people's faces. I can make people happy with my cooking. It makes me wonder if this is my calling or something. Like, maybe it's in my stars. Like right now, it makes me so happy to see your smile. Thank you for coming like you said you would. So, come over here. Oh sure, I'll be right there. Well, I'll see you later. Please enjoy your meal. Is that it? Yep. Boring. Then all this happens. The poor enslaved boy. I recently rewatched some of the brothel routes, and I'm still so upset for poor man boy. Supposedly, we're supposed to get like a, there's the final ending, naturally. And there's like the pre-final ending. That's like the halfway point. But it requires you to get an ending of, like, one ending in each route. So we're not going to get that until after we finish Karamia's route. So, like, at least the one time. And that's gonna be weird. Hello! Oh, Bunny! Hello, wait just a sec, I'll get these cleaned up right away. You really don't have to. Before she could finish speaking, though, he'd already run back to the stall. After dropping off the plates in his hands on the counter, he returned with a smile. Thanks for waiting, Bunny. You sure seem to be in a good mood today. Yeah, you too, So. Thanks. I'm always in a good mood, though. It's been about a week since I last saw you, I think. So, has anything changed? Changed? Yeah, I mean, you lost your memories, right? You must have a lot of different sorts of experiences compared to a normal person like me. Completely normal person. Absolutely normal. Nothing weird or abnormal about this person in this context. I'm gonna rant on that in a second. Wonder if I should tell him about what happened. I'll be honest with him. I was kidnapped by some scary people recently. Huh? Scary people? Scary people? Wait, really? Yeah. Whoa, but like why? Did you do something bad? I don't know. I really don't know. Axel protected me and was captured in my place. He was captured? What happened then? Oh my gosh. I went to go save him myself without telling Mr. Karamiya and the others. I wanted to save Axel. But I got captured too. Oh. Oh, but don't worry, Mr. Karamiya and Mr. Kiri saved us. As evidenced by me standing here. Don't worry. Well, that's easier said than done, Sugar Cube. Why'd you go by yourself? Didn't you know they were scary people? Yeah, but I really wanted to... I mean, they managed to capture him of all people. You knew you stood no chance against them, right? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sure you've been scolded plenty already. You probably don't need me adding to that. You weren't, like, injured or anything, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Ah, well, that's good then. Important thing is that you're safe. Yeah, they're a really scary gang, so you should be careful too, so definitely be careful about the wolf gang. A scary gang, huh? Don't worry, I'm pretty fast. The second things look like they're turning sour, I'm out of there. I'm about to head out. I guess I have to make that meme now. Oh well, that makes me feel a lot better. He gave her an enthusiastic nod. You have to be careful too, Bunny. You're more likely to be a target than me after all. Are you sure it's okay for you to be like walking around on your own and stuff? Yeah, it's Sunday. You can't be letting your guard down just because it's Sunday of all days. There are a lot of people who indulge in alcohol on their days off, you know. You should make sure you're not out walking around too late so you don't get involved with drunks. Okay, I'll be careful. Gosh. Oh my gosh. God. What was it I was gonna rant about? See, this is the problem. I plan to say things during this bit and enthuse about something, and then I forget. Like, I think it was, yeah, we're talking to So about about the Wolfgang, and So being completely unassuming, even though I've heard a little snippet of something that I probably shouldn't have heard. That's a little bit of a spoiler. That makes me think maybe he shouldn't be so unassuming. So, do you know about the pageant? Of course I do. It's a festival that's being held next week. Gosh. Oh, Bunny, are you participating? His accent is all over the place. Everyone's is. Yeah, technically. Wow, that's amazing. Even like on a technical level. It really isn't. I was asked to participate because I was the only option. Oh, so you're participating because you were asked to. Ah, I gotcha. That's still amazing. They must think you have a chance of winning though, right? Yeah, maybe. I'm sure that's it. You're super cute. You're like totes adorable, Bunny. You should hold your head up high. This is what I'm doing in my adult life, just by the way. So, you really know how to flatter a girl. Oh, did you think I was saying that just to be nice? How mean. I really think you're cute, okay? Sorry. It's fine. I forgive you, but like in exchange, I expect you to give it your all in the pageant. I want you to I want pigtails, I want blush on them cheeks. You gotta 100% that shit, okay? I'll be cheering you on. Yeah, I'll do my very best. Although I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. You're cute, so you don't really have to do anything. Just bat your eyelashes, that's it. Oh, so please, there you go again. But why do they hold a pageant just for women? Shouldn't there be one for men, too? Oh, but there is one. Why haven't we seen this? Huh? Really? What? When is that held? Can I go? Yeah, though it's not for a while. It's about 3 months, I think. He looked up at the sky and nodded a bit in thought. This town is pretty interesting because it has all sorts of festivities. You know, for a town filled with mafia. Mafia folk. Mafiosi. Mafiosi? Mafiosa. Mafiosa. If we include the smaller events, it's kind of like 1 week the Grimms might be holding something, while the next it might be the Andersons. Do you know a lot about the festivities, Sal? He flashed her his trademark smile in response. I mean, lots of people come to eat at my shop, right? They tell me all sorts of things. Apparently the Grimms have a bread festival once a month. Bread festival? Mm. Yeah, on the day of the festival you get a ticket along with every loaf you buy. And when you get 3, you can enter a raffle. That sounds kind of fun. Oh my gosh, I know, right? And apparently the Idlehelds have a pie fair every 3 months. They have a big pie fight. I'm not sure I'd really want to participate myself, since you would get completely filthy, but I'd sure like to go watch at least once. Get all pied. I'd like to participate too. I'd like to participate too. Huh? Really? It didn't make the little chimey noise. I probably fucked up. Yeah, it seems kind of fun. Fun, I guess. Doesn't it seem like it'd hurt a little? I'm not a fan of pain. They're just pies. I can't imagine it'd hurt too much. Plus, your hair and your body will get all sticky and dirty. Well, then you take a fucking bath. But if they do, you can just wash them, right? Durr. Money, you're surprisingly manly. You really like a challenge, don't ya? Pardon me. Yeah, I bet watching would be pretty boring. Participating's the way to go. Maybe you have a point, huh? I do. Let's do it together someday. Yeah. Let's do it together someday. I get dirty enough with food at work that the thought of doing it for fun doesn't sound very appealing. But I'd do it for you. Why would you just want to fucking watch a pie fight? I don't get it. I don't think I came up with anything to say during this bit. Oh, this is the part where she finds out that he's part of Wolfgang. No? No, never mind. Yep, now she's found out. Okay. So is a member of the Wolf Gang. Did he know that Mr. Caesar is after me? I wonder if he tried to befriend me despite that. Benny. Huh. So. What's wrong? You look pale. Oh, no. You can't deny it. You look unwell. Do you have a fever? Maybe you should go to the clinic, huh? No, my body feels fine. Your body? What do you mean? I'd like to ask him about Mr. Caesar, but I'm just not sure. I'll get right to the point. So, do you know Mr. Caesar? Yeah, I do. He admitted it so casually. He sounded so indifferent that it made her wonder why he didn't feel even a little guilt about it. So, why were you hiding that this whole time? I wasn't hiding it exactly. I guess I just didn't have a chance to mention it, or like, didn't feel like I needed to. Mentioning that I work for Mr. Caesar wouldn't really benefit me in any way, and it'd be a problem if it hurt business. That's why I decided never to bring it up myself. Of course, I'll answer honestly if someone asks, but I am a member of the Wolf Gang, and like Mr. Caesar's right-hand man. Right-hand man? Yeah, that's basically my position. Though that could just be how I see it. I hate violence, though. I'm mostly in charge of food and cleaning. That makes you almost sound like a housewife. The ship is real, okay? That's not far off. I know how Mr. Caesar feels about you and what he wants to do, so, like, maybe I shouldn't be suggesting this at all, but, like, it'd make me happy if we continued to be friends. What do you think? Of course. The whole point of being here is to be your friend. Of course. You're my friend, so... Friend? Yeah. You've been so nice to me ever since I started living here. I thought we were friends. Do you not feel the same way? Of course I do. That's right, we're friends. Ain't nothing no bitches can do about it. Nothing has to change. I want to stay friends too. Okay, I'm so glad you said that. Like, I'm so happy. Ha! I feel exhausted all of a sudden now that that's all cleared up. My gosh. I really like you after all. I was so anxious about what I'd do if you said you didn't want to see me anymore. Like, ain't no Snapchatting that can get rid of that level of feel bad, that bad swim. I'm trying to cling on to this character so bad. Okay. Thank you, Benny. What's worse is that all of the characters that are left are characters, all of them except for Karamiya, are all characters whose accents are wibbly wobbly all over the place. Like we've got Robin Hood, and we've got Scarlet as well. I've completely forgotten about Scarlet. Shoot. And Pashet. Although Scarlet's fine. Scarlet I just do in my normal voice. Shit. No. Okay. I think it was supposed to be my Aussie voice. It's been so long since I've done my Aussie voice. I don't think I have one. Hello, you two. Ah, Mr. Crow. So, you call him Mr. Crow too? Wait, oh my gosh, you mean you do too, Bunny? Small world. Yeah, he looks just like a crow, so that's what I ended up calling him. I know, right? I have a hard time remembering, like, long names and stuff. Mr. Crow is also Robin... what was it again? Robin Hood. Right, I can't remember Robin something something. I can't remember that long a name. You kidding me? So he lets me call him Mr. Crow, and it just works out. I don't really think it's a very difficult name to remember. It's pretty unusual to run into you outside of the clinic. Topic shift. Yes. I wasn't in the mood to cook today, so I came out to buy some pre-made food. How do you even eat like that? Yeah, I'm curious too. Mr. Crow always gets takeout. I'll leave it to your imagination, but knowing you two, try not to let your imaginations run too wild. Curry rice. All the toppings, extra rice. I said curry rice, and please all the toppings. You don't eat the garnish, Mr. Crow? Yeah. Doesn't it make more sense to not include it if I'm just going to throw it out? You know, me, but about Panda Express's white rice. Their white rice is crap. Well, yeah, but... You really don't want it? I use some really nice vegetables for it. It's homegrown. It's organic. There we go. I appreciate the care you put into your selection of ingredients, but I really don't need it. It's just a hindrance when I want to eat my rice. An hindrance. Personally, I find it absolutely baffling that anyone would want to add anything to curry. Everyone has different tastes. Exactly. But the toppings are part of the dish called curry rice, you know? Man. I know you're buying my food because you think it tastes good, but this makes it hard to appreciate it. Yes, I was not gonna like... Well, we weren't gonna get the good ending anyways. Who am I on about? What am I on about? I completely forgot about Scarlet. Here I was thinking we just had those 3 minor routes and then the large route. No, we've got 4 minor routes. So, are you familiar with Oscar Wilde Street? Yeah, let's talk dirty to the man. I am. There's like a huge mansion down that way. I was curious what kind of place it was, but they turned me away saying no kids allowed. Can you even imagine? I'm old enough to have my own route, but they said no kids allowed. I like to try getting in there at least once. No, you don't. No, you don't. They turned you away? They turned you away, Sel? Yeah, they said it was still too soon for me or something. Too soon for what, though? Can you only get in at certain times? Is it only open for limited periods? I have no idea. I don't know. Right? Me neither. I have no idea. Mr. Kiri might take us if we asked. Kiri, huh? He'll just lead us on to get our hopes up and then say, actually, no. Wow, that sounds exactly like him. So you really know Mr. Kiri. It's not just Kiri. I'm good at reading people. Like, just people, though. I can't tell a thing about a building just from looking at it. I really wonder what kind of place it is. I'm really curious. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Don't think about it. It is the most lame building on the face of the earth. Nothing happens there. No fun is ever had. But yeah, so did I say? Oh, okay. Time to talk this over. I woke up early today. The sun had only just started to rise. It was early in the morning on a Sunday. The main street was quiet, probably because people were still sound asleep in bed. She could hear birds chirping, the wind blowing softly through the buildings, and the sound of her own footsteps. Pardon me. Those were the only sounds coming from the vast world spread out in front of her. Even familiar places look totally different when they're empty. Ooh, isn't that relatable just about now? Maybe I'll try heading to the tower. Morning, Zoe. Oh, Bunny, you're up early. Little girl. Sup, Bunny, baby? What are you all doing here? None of your beeswax. Supplying bread! Hansel! What's the problem? She could be a customer. As if she's shacking up with the Oz's. For a second there, my brain just decided to refuse to read that. Oh, right, sorry. Hansel and Gretel like supply the bread I use in my shop. I can make bread too, but it's no good at all compared to what Hansel and Gretel can make. Plus, making bread takes a hell of a lot of time, especially if you want it to be as organic as Hansel and Gretel's. Like, hellaciously organic. So I have them deliver some every morning instead. Just works out. Oh, I see. What's with that greedy look in your eyes? Huh? You aren't about to get a free meal out of us. Not a single crumb of this bread is for you. Here you go, Bunny baby. Take one. Hansel. Oh, what's the big deal? It's just one piece. Yeah, one that isn't for her. What are you, stupid? It's delicious. Really delicious. Isn't it? I like that bread too. It's got this type of oaty flavor that's like also wheat. Okay. Hey, why don't you teach me how to make it next time? No way. I'd have to blow your shop up first. Whoa. I'll have to pass on them bad vibes. Huh? Oh. And just like that, I've forgotten what I was supposed to talk about. Oh yeah, I had made what I thought to be all of the little idle cards and resume screens. But I guess I haven't, because now I've got to make Scarlet's title card. And then I also kind of want to make Curie's Curie resume screen, because I made one for or Axel's resume screen, because I made one for Curie for his main route, and then I made one for Carmia, but we don't have one for Curie because I did him first and I'm stupid. So Bunny, are you going out? Yep, sure am. Where? Good question. Huh? I'm just going for a walk. My exact destination doesn't particularly matter. It doesn't matter. I see. Axel? Would you like me to recommend a destination? A recommendation? I'd love it. Yeah, I'd love that. Oh, good. I need to get my wallet. Give me a minute. He's gonna take us on a dato. But we're seeing other people, so... Well, we're not seeing anybody right now. That sounded dangerous. Living with other people sure does create a lot of extra noises. Okay, nobody's screaming. Sure thing. I wonder where he's taking me. You better not think it's date. Oh, welcome you two. So, party of two today. Sit wherever you like. Okay. This is the place you wanted to come? Yeah, it was. Is that a problem? No, I was just a little surprised. I expected it to be somewhere more unusual. More unusual? Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it took a lot of courage for you to ask me to join you. You, after all. Oh, that comma is misplaced. Okay. Oh, well, I did need courage to ask you. Huh? Hey, thanks for waiting. Here are your menus. Thanks. Feel free to order whatever you like. Are you sure? Yeah. It's my treat. Whoa, so manly, Aki. I guess I'll have to take you up on that. So, can I get this? Yeah, sure. What about you, Aki? He wants the dessert. Mans wants him some dessert. Axel stared silently at his menu. She looked between the two of them as the seconds slipped by. I want a pot. Do we have something called a pot? Do you mean pasta? Perhaps? No, not pasta. Then what? What? Don't make me say it again. Are you trying to bully me? Of course not, sweetie. I just really can't hear you when you mumble. I wonder what item we have that could be making your face so red. Bunny, lend me your ear for a minute. Okay? Could you order a parfait for yourself? Axel, you want a parfait? Hey! Don't say that so loudly! Oh! You were trying to order a parfait, Aki? Look. But what's so embarrassing about a parfait? It's very embarrassing. Men aren't supposed to like sweets. But you like sweets, Axel. 1 second, I gotta shift myself and it might make a lot of noise. I apologize. Ah, damn it, my knee. Whew, I gotta do something about that knee. Okay, Yeah, I'd gladly eat dessert for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. From, like, a nutritional perspective, I think you should probably put a little more thought into that. That's not exactly keto. Anyway, there are plenty of men who enjoy sweets and carbs. You don't have to be so embarrassed. Show me your numbers. Numbers? Yeah, you have data to back that claim up, don't you? Show me the sources. Where are your sources? No, not really. I don't have any sources or data or schematics. That's just my impression from my customers. Then it's meaningless. I can't trust assertions not backed up by data. The Don and Kiri will tease me mercilessly. Mans believes things without data. Mr. Kiri can certainly be persistent. It's not hard to imagine. So, no parfait for you then? No. I'll have one. I'm not leaving until I eat a parfait today. Alright, let me go whip one up for you. Yeah, make it fast. But yeah, of the routes I'm looking forward to, I'm really looking forward to Robin Hood's. And then all of the Karami routes. This Karami is so sweet anyways. it's gonna be interesting seeing what on earth messes him up. And then, Robin Hood, we saw a little bit of Robin Hood's past in the Hamelin route. And that was very interesting. Hey. So there was like a big mess recently, right? Was that a mafia dispute? You know about that? Of course I do. I was there, silly. Well, I guess I wasn't technically there when it happened. I got like curious and stuff when I heard the explosions and got a little closer. Then I saw you running toward the area. I was like totally shocked. Like, Bunny? Out in the middle of the fray like that? My gosh. Oh, so you saw me. You certainly admitted to that easily. So tell me, why were you doing something so dangerous, you dummy? Must you make those wood knocking noises? What would you have done if you'd like gotten hurt and stuff? I hadn't even considered it, I guess. I saw the little girl there and I just had to save her. My feet kind of started moving on their own. You know, superhero stuff. One of them motherly instincts kicking in at a bad time. As motherly instincts do. Oh, you're like really such a nice person. Ugh. But like, you know, I think you should like really try to avoid doing things like that. Getting hit by a bullet and dying isn't very fun. Plus, I'd be sad if you died and stuff. Sorry, I'll be more careful next time. Will you really? Like, people who apologize so easily never really learn, do they? I guess that's something Mr. Caesar likes to say. When you die, that's it. Don't do anything reckless, okay? You should be careful too, so... Me? Do I really look that weak? Are you stronger than you look or something? Then I look? How cruel. I wonder who I compare to in strength. I guess I'm weaker than Mr. Caesar, but I could totally take you, Benny. Wait, beating up a girl? What am I even talking about? My gosh. Well, don't worry about me. If something were to happen, I could manage somehow, okay? Don't you worry. But you're different. You're a weak little girl living with members of the Mafia. Just being a girl puts you in plenty of danger. Have I said girl enough for you yet? Huh? Really? This is a serious scene. But there's light and frilly music playing, so I feel safe. Yeah, well, exactly what kind of danger is a secret? Exactly what kind of danger is a secret? What do you mean? I just think you should consider your position a little more carefully, Bunny. Okay, you sure are mature, so... Mature? Yeah, I can't think like that. Guess my feet just start moving before I even consider the consequences. Well, that's just because I have an outside perspective here. I might do the same thing if I were in your position. Huh? Really? Yeah, I can't rule out that completely. It would probably depend on who was in trouble, though. But maybe it's a good thing that I can give you a stern warning from an outside perspective. Maybe you'll be more careful then. Does it mean I can get mad at you if you do something dangerous, so? Sure. I'm not sure you'll get that chance, though. Okay, I'm not going to forget you said that. I wonder if you'll get mad at me too someday. I normally hate that kind of thing. But like, I don't think I'd mind so much if you were the one doing it. Assuming you remember my warning. Okay. Is that exactly what kind of danger I'm in because I'm a girl saying a secret? Is that part of the whole Caesar thing? Or is this one of those, like, things where he doesn't want to say the word rape, but, like... And if that's the case, then, like, you understand that concept, but you can't fathom what that building in Oscar Wilde Street could be. This town is a mess and I love it. Hello, Zoe. Welcome. Looks like you have a full house today. Yeah, it doesn't happen often. Oh, but don't worry, I have the perfect seat for you. Perfect seat? Oh, no. Is it just me, or is the atmosphere around this seat particularly stifling? What did he mean by the perfect seat? I'm sharing a table with Hansel and Gretel. Maybe I can make friends with them through the power of the heart of the cards and magic and anime or something. Maybe this is an opportunity to make friends with them. That would make me happy. She glanced over at Gretel. Why are you looking at me, little girl? Do you want me to give you a perm with my grenade? With a grenade? Which was mine and in my possession. No, I'm good, I'm good. I'm Gucci. Oh no, what should I do? Thank you for your patience. I have a secret dessert that will make anyone smile. Oh, pancakes. My favorite is super delicious when they're drenched in honey. You sure are excited for pancakes. What are you, 12? If they're not cooked exactly the way I like it, I won't let you live it down. What the fuck? There are different ways to... I know. You like the medium rare, right? Gretel, and well done for Hansel. There are measurements like these for pancakes? I thought that was just a meat thing. There's only one perfect temperature of pancake. Like, you go to the fucking IHOP and you get a pancake and they are all the same temperature. You don't... The waitress doesn't stop and go, you like your pancakes medium rare, right? Or like, would you like that well done or medium rare? And you don't have that rebel that pipes up and goes, actually, I would like... Wait, what the fuck is the measurement again? It's, I know what it is. It's the one that they don't serve in restaurants anymore. Because they're scared of, like, getting sued and stuff. It's medium rare, well done, and then there's I know what it is. I just need to remember. It's like, it's not just rare. It's I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm just gonna have to Google it. 1 second. I gotta Google this shit. I'll be right back. Meat. Cooking temps. Well done. Medium. Medium rare. And then what's the other one? Medium rare, medium. Medium well. Hold up 1 second. Okay. Extra rare, rare, medium, medium well done. Medium well done. And there's a brisket, and then there's a pot roast, and then there's ground beef. Because those cook at a different temperature a higher temperature than well done. Because they're thicker, usually. Well, that was an interesting side tangent. Back to the game. Oh, perfect. I'm impressed by these different temperature pancakes. Where did you get my personal information? He didn't ask you when you ordered the pancakes, do you like them medium well or well done? I just remembered your order from last time you came. Gosh, it's not a superpower. I don't know what your preference is, Bunny, so I just made them normally. How are they? Normally, what's normally? Is that medium well? Is that well done? Is that medium well? Medium rare? Rare to well done? What's the normal pancake baking temperature? They're perfect. Never mind that you probably don't cook pancakes at as high a temperature as meat anyways. This is gonna be a thing that I think about all night. Good. So your pancakes are magical. They cured Hansel and Gretel's sour moods immediately. She remained seated after the meal to talk with So. The two of them watched Hansel and Gretel leave. Oh, they're not special enough to call them magical. Sweets are the best treatment for a bad mood. Having flavor just puts you in a kind mood. If they were to just fall asleep like that, they'd forget all their troubles when they woke up. Seems like every day must be a happy one with you, So. He giggled and gave her a warm smile in answer. Imagine being someone who likes their pancakes well done. Like, is that like close to burnt? Because I thought that the way to cook pancakes is until golden brown. What did you learn over quarantine? Oh, well, I learned pancakes can be well done. Oh, the shop is open today. She figured it was only natural, it being a Sunday and all. The familiar sight filled her with joy as she approached the owner of the establishment. Hello, So. And Ande? She's performing maintenance in the kitchen. Maintenance. Yeah, the stove's not burning as hot as it should. Ande can repair things. She can repair the stove. Of course I can. I'm a fire specialist after all. I can do anything if it has something to do with fire. Because that's how transferable skills work. 1 hundo P. Ande, you shouldn't look away from what you're doing. It's dangerous. Yeah, Selling is correct, Master. A momentary mistake could see you laid up in bed for a week. Oh, right, my bad. I couldn't stand not being able to do anything for a whole week. Bunny, if you want to talk, let's do it later. Sure, sorry for interrupting. Here's your payment. Thanks for the help. Just leave it to Ande and you'll be fixed up in a jiffy. We're poor, so keep on breaking it and running to me for help. Well, friends, I think we're done here. I love how, like, to change his expression, they just have a little emoticon bubble here. I love that. Bye-bye. I'll see you some other time. Thanks for fixing it. See ya. Oh, that's right. So, I forgot something. Buy some matches. Huh? Matches. Yeah, matches are great. You can easily set anything on fire. They could turn your little stall into ashes in an instant. I'd rather they didn't. What do you think, Bunny? Ande isn't going to back down. She made me buy a whole bunch of them before. Oh. Well, a whole bunch would kind of be a problem for me. What are you two whispering about? Are you gonna buy some? Or are you gonna buy some? Okay. I'll take like one then. 1 case. No. Just 1 box. What? How cheap can you be? Well, better than buying nothing. Thanks. XXXXX. And then this happens, and Caesar declares his thing. Hello, Lord So, Lady Bunny. Oh, Mr. Manboy, you poor thing. Wow, you don't come by my shop very often, boy. Boy. Yes. I was asked to come by. You wouldn't happen to take orders for takeout, would you? Of course! What would you like? Well, I know how troublesome this will be. But everything. Everything? Yes. I would like to order 1 of each item on your menu. Is that possible? It is certainly possible, but it might take a while. Huh, I see. I wish you'd have said you couldn't do it. Mr. Manboy, what's wrong? Oh, no, just talking to myself. It'll be quite a lot. Are you sure about this? You gonna eat it all by yourself and stuff? It will not be a problem. I will not be the one eating it either. My employer desperately wanted to sample your cooking, Lord So I was tasked with purchasing it. Why? Why is Lord Dorian Gray interested in So's cooking? Maybe I'm just a little on edge, but like maybe he should stay the fuck away? Eh? Gotcha. I'll get right to preparing it. Please wait over there. Thank you. What a deep sigh. You seem kind of exhausted. I'm always exhausted. My employer always torments me with his whims. Poor man boy. Did nothing wrong, man boy. Shopping is your job? Gosh, I wish it was his job. Yes. If I'm ordered to do something, I must obey. Oh no, the sub followed him. Ah, I found you, man boy, my sweet. Al, what are you doing here? I saw you leaving the mansion, so I followed you. You followed me? But what about work? Oh, it's totally fine. My client is into abandonment play. Abandonment play? Am I gonna have to Google that now? I don't want to Google that one. I'd rather Google pancake temperatures. Al, you need to learn what is appropriate to say in public and what isn't. Oh, we're down here now. Hey, so is it fun to go shopping? Take me with you next time, man boy dear. No. Al, you're our number one. Number one? Number one employee. You should take that to heart while you're working. Wow, Allie, you're more amazing than you look. I've got the stamina and the technique, and I'll do anything from soft to hard or anything in between. Yay, you make me uncomfortable. Oh, it's the owner! Why is he out? Why? Poor man boy. Did nothing wrong, man boy. Oh, my pin's in the way of poor man boy. Here we go. There we go. Mr. Manboy, what's wrong? Oh, no. Nothing at all. Thank you for coming all this way. I can manage on my own from here. Please go home. Please go! But we're not there yet. It's better to share burdens, after all. We'll help you all the way there. Oh no. I think it'd be more troublesome with your assistance. No. My, speak of the devil. Good afternoon, my lovely. And to you, little shopkeep. Your arms are full of packages. Could it be that those are for me? Yeah, Boy and Allie couldn't carry them all on their own. I see. Well, you do have my apologies for causing you such inconvenience. I know. Why don't the two of you come to the salon, if you'd be so inclined? Are you sure? Smiles widely, even though there's no webcam. Send help. My pin is in Manboy's face again. It'll go back in a second. But I cannot take it being in the poor boy's face. Of course. We could have dinner together while enjoying the view of the garden in the moonlight. No, Master Dorian. What's wrong? Lord Karamia and the others will worry if we detain Lady Bunny any longer. And I'm sure Lord So has places he needs to be. Then why don't we contact Karamia? As for the shopkeep, what should we do with him? Oh, I'm fine. Mr. Caesar will, like, figure something out for dinner if I'm not around. This is happening. Then there is no issue. No. There are plenty of issues with this. There are some things you just don't do. Now, Lady Bunny, Lord So, please go home before dark. We were like so close to getting in there. Oh well. Look at us. So close to getting into the mansion that we've wanted to go see the inside of, please. Just quickly walk down the street, please. I wonder why Mr. Manboy was in such a hurry to send us off. Good question. Maybe there's like something he doesn't want us to see in there. Something he doesn't want us to see? Like what? Well, like, maybe his room is a mess. Yeah, maybe he wouldn't want us to see that. Maybe he just... Maybe... Right? Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be what it is. It's not anything else. We are pure-hearted. Pure of heart and mind and body. Especially body. Get out of here with that touching shit. Okay, we're gonna skip all this. And I'm gonna move my pin back now that it's not in anybody's face. Whew, that's a doozy of a weekend there. Poor Manboy. Oh, So's here. Does he start getting things ready this early? So, next to So was another figure with its back to her. When she recognized the figure, her words caught in her throat and her back tensed up. The person sitting in that chair is Mr. Caesar, isn't it? What do I do? Fear froze her in her tracks. The person who was trying to kill her was now sitting right in front of her. Maybe I should just run away, but maybe I'll go over anyway. I could just hightail it out of there if things get dicey. Even though there was no guaranteeing that she could get away, her curiosity got the better of her, and her feet carried her over to them. Oh, Bunny. Good morning. You're up early? Yeah. Morning. My prey just walks right into my lap. Let me snap your neck with my bare hands. Is what I'd like to say. But I'll let you off today. Huh? What's with that reaction? Are you upset that I've spared your life? I'm upset that we haven't found out why you want to kill us so badly. No, I'm very happy. It's Sunday, so he can't pull his sword on you. Oh. I'm not following the rule because I'm afraid of the Mafia. Don't get the wrong idea. Oh, of course not. As I've declared, I'm going to make you mine on the day of the festival. Spend your days weeping in terror until then, my prey. Prey? You know she has a name, right? Prey is prey. I don't care about the names of the animals I hunt. Caesar was ignoring her, almost as if the days where he'd chased her down with the intent of killing her had never happened. I wonder if I should really be here. Yeah. This sentence applies to a lot of the things that Fuka does. An awkward moment passed between them. And then nothing else of consequence happened. Okay, so it's now gotten to the point where we can just choose so. Only so. Just Monica. Oh, welcome, Bunny. So, is Mr. Caesar okay? Why do you care? Gosh darn. Huh? You're worried about our boss? That's so kind of you. I mean, he was so beat up. I feel bad for him. He got his ass whooped. Is Mr. Caesar actually pretty weak? Hey now. Don't say that. What if, like, Mr. Caesar hurt you and stuff? Oh, he's training in the forest right now, so he probably wouldn't. But still. Training. Yeah. Mr. Caesar lives for the future. Instead of moping about losing, he prefers to focus on getting stronger so that he'll win next time, or something like that. I'm not sure if I'd call him optimistic or just a sore loser, but it's one of Mr. Caesar's good points. So, you know... You're pretty brave. What do you mean? You're so devoted and you care about Mr. Caesar? Huh. I'm not so sure about that, but I don't know if I like how that sounds. So you don't care about him? No, I do, but I'm not sure you could really comprehend our relationship, Bunny. What do you mean? Now that is a secret. Wow, now I'm really curious. Isn't the man of mystery just that much more appealing? My relationship with Mr. Caesar is complicated. Very complicated, I'll have you know. So, make sure you don't let your guard down. Don't let my guard down. Yeah. Be sad if you got caught because you were being careless. I like you when you're free. Okay. That's a little bit of a weird statement, but we're gonna breeze on by it. So, is business good? Huh, I guess it's about normal. The flow of people has been a bit slow today. Maybe it's because there's no festival or anything going on. Is it different when there's a festival? Sure is. It's totally different. We get so busy here, I wouldn't have the time to have a relaxing conversation with you like this. Oh, really? Do you like it better when it's busy? Huh, good question. Do you like it better when it's not? I guess both ways are nice. Ah, that answer is cheating. But I really can't pick, okay? Of course, busy times are better for making a living, but if it was always like that, I wouldn't have a chance to talk to you. I love spending time with you so much as I love cooking, so I can't pick. You're so greedy, so. Isn't everyone? When you have to pick between two things but you can't, it's because you want both, right? She shifted her gaze from his smiling face to the town behind him. There wasn't even a hint of conflict in the air. People were enjoying the day. Sundays are nice. They're so peaceful. Huh? But why does it have to be just Sunday? Why can't weekdays be like this too? It's not something we can understand, Sugar Cube. Don't think about it too much. How can I not think about it, though? Why is it something you need to worry about, Bunny? You're not in the Mafia or anything. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me, but I guess there isn't anything I can do about it either. Yeah, exactly. The world doesn't revolve around us. We don't have to be sticking our fingers into every little thing. Things will work themselves out, one way or another. You two sure seem to be enjoying yourselves. Scarlet. It's got a nickname like that for everyone. This is such a stupid name. Okay. Skaska, would you care to join us? Can I not do that ever again? No, I'm here to hold off. I'm just here to collect payment for the bread. Sure thing. Just give me a sec, I'll get the ledger. Must be hard to have to work on a Sunday. Not really. I'm used to it, so it doesn't really faze me. I don't really know what to do with myself on my days off, so I actually prefer being busy. I got it. I sold all the bread, so this should be all of it. Does the math add up? Yeah, it's fine. It's all here. Good. Hey. Could you ask Council to bring more rye bread next week? Sure, I'll let him know. You sure have it tough, Skaska. You have to collect money even on Sundays. Your name is so stupid. This just came up. Huh? Really? Yeah, I mentioned it. I guess we think alike. I'm not really sure how to put it, but I guess you two sort of make sense together. We do? Yeah. You just look like you belong together. Seeing you both sort of puts me at ease. It's like you two have nothing to do with the fighting. I'm kind of jealous. Well, that's cute. There's been no signs of anything going horribly wrong. So I'm just gonna continue to assume that something horribly messed up is about to happen. Because that's how visual novels work, in my experience. Bunny, nice timing. So, are you free right now? I bet you aren't, but I hope you'll say you are. He grabbed her hands and swung them from side to side. Why don't you guess? Hey, that's not fair. I know. How does "I'll make time just for you, so" sound? Oh, so, you're so silly. So which is it? Can I lead you somewhere by the hand, like this? Sure. Yay, I love you for saying that. A special festival menu? Yeah, I was thinking about using it for the meteor shower gathering. The main reason is because it'll sell, but the food you eat during events like that should be kind of special, shouldn't it? I want to make a special dessert to make it super duper special. Help me come up with something, alright? Bunny took a seat as he handed her a pen and paper before sitting across from her. A special menu, huh? She couldn't come up with anything on such short notice. I'm really bad at cooking. I'm not sure I'll be able to help. She looked up from the white paper and caught his eye. You look like you're in a good mood. Do you have any ideas? Oh no. Like, just the thought of you thinking so hard about something for my sake made me kind of happy. But what about the menu? I'm thinking about it, but I guess I'm thinking about you more, Bunny. I'm trying to be away from the bike. I'm sorry. Huh. Okay. Oh. You don't have to think about me. Huh? Why? It's embarrassing. What's embarrassing about it? I don't really know, but it's embarrassing to be stared at like that. You're being so weird. How should I look at you then? In fleeting glances. You don't have to look at me at all. Focus on the menu right now. Fine. I got yelled at. One second, let me check something. I think my mic input is wrong. Nope, it's right. Then it really does just pick up that from all the way across the room. Or, you know, from a few feet away. That's sad. I thought I could just turn away from the microphone and cough and it'd be fine, but it's mic sensitive. Gracious, this is a bad time to have that kind of cough. Fans of the channel know that I have this cough, and I have had it for a while. This is nothing to do with anything that is going on. I promise. God damn it. But it sure does make life difficult. Thank you, Bunny. I managed to make something wonderful with your help. Are you gonna be okay with all these orders? Of course. Who do you think I am? I'm the best chef in town, you know. Well, according to me, that is. I'll make it super delicious just to see your smile. Make sure you come. I'll be waiting. It will. That's not good. That's not good at all. I was gonna go have it checked, and then the entire country shut down. So, here we are. I wonder how Show's shop is doing. Of course, she was also curious about how the dishes she'd thought up had turned out. Pardon me. She made her way through the crowd to a stall. Wow, there's so many customers. She'd always thought that lunch on Sundays was the busiest time for him. But now it was neither lunch nor Sunday. A long line snaked out of the stall. Inside of it, So was busy preparing food. I don't think I'll be able to talk to him like this. She wanted to at least say hello, but it didn't look like she'd be able to even get near him. After watching the bustle around the stall for a bit longer, she left. No! Not good. Not good. Oh, this is where you were, Bunny. So, are you closed up already? Yeah, I closed a while ago. The menu you came up with was a big hit. I can't thank you enough. Hehe, I'm glad. Oh, that's not good. Huh. Pardon me. Oh, gracious. I might have to stop soon. I hate that. But this cough just keeps getting worse. If I had to complain about something, it'd be that I couldn't relax and enjoy the media shower. The stars sure are hasty to not be able to stick around for even a full night. Does that mean you wanted to make a wish? Yeah, exactly. You like only get one chance a year, and I missed mine. But you know, for some reason, I'm confident that my wish will come true anyway. What wish would that be? Now that is a secret. Huh? Why? Why? Because it'd be embarrassing if it didn't come true. I'll tell you if it comes true, but it's a secret for now, okay? I guess I don't have much choice. Thanks. I'm glad you're so willing to let me off the hook. Fuck. Huh. Where am I? She had walked there on a whim. After taking a different path from her usual route, she'd arrived in this vast pasture. I thought things looked different while I was walking. Maybe it's a little too different. There were no people here. Only white-haired animals were strolling about. Oh no. In an attempt to understand her surroundings, she surveyed the area. Oh, there's a sign. Heidi's Dreamland. I guess I'm in Miss Heidi's territory. Even though the two of them weren't exactly close, seeing a familiar name gave her some sort of comfort. Huh. So if this is Miss Heidi's territory, then... She tried to remember the map of the town she'd seen before. Just as she was about to turn around. Funny. I never imagined I'd run into you here. So... Her heart jumped. She hadn't seen anybody nearby when she'd looked around earlier. She rubbed her chest in an attempt to calm her racing heart as she walked over to him. What are you doing in Miss Heidi's territory? Can't you tell? I'm taking care of the goats and stuff. Goats? You mean the animals? Yeah, they go bah, and they're white and adorable. I know. Would you like to tend them with me? Sure. I was hoping you'd say that. He smiled and took her hand. I love how you're always just brimming with curiosity. Oh, that's right. Okay, You're pretty good at this. Am I? Peter's easily 3 times better than you, but you've really got a knack for milking. That is the creepiest fucking laugh. Okay. Plus, you seem like you'll make a wonderful man when you grow up. Thank you. I know. Why don't you close that crappy little shop of yours and come work for me? All your needs will be provided for. What do you say? Not a bad deal, right? Well, I guess it's not such a bad deal, but... I have someone I have to take care of. He'd be in trouble without me. That pale beanstalk of a man? Just forget about him. I can't do that. I'm sorry, Miss Heidi. Huh. I guess there's no convincing you. I'll have to give up on trying to tempt you until next time, so sweetie. Alright, here's your pay for your work. Good job. Thank you, Miss Heidi. I'm glad I got to see you today, Sel. Just today? I'm always happy to see you. Always? Yeah. Like, every time I run into you like this, I'm always so glad that we became friends. So, does it bother you when I say that? You look so cute when you're troubled. He giggled, covering his mouth with one hand while fishing in his bag with the other. Here, take this home if you like. It's cheese? Yeah, it's special cheese from Idlehide Farms. I got it from working there part-time. It's really expensive to buy normally. Oh, I couldn't. It's fine, really. I'm your friend, right? I want the girl I like to have delicious things, so please, take it. Okay. Thank you, Sel. You're very welcome. Ande, are you helping Sel out? Yeah, I'm very good at peeling red apples. Red apples exclusively? Yeah, she's no good with green ones. Red apples are the best because they're the color of fire. Green ones are no good. They don't look anything like fire. Again, that's not how any of this works. I wish every apple in the world could be red. And all the grapes would be purple then. Because, you know what? This is the weirdest thing. I was reading something the other day. Something a boy had shown me, actually. And, like, it described grapes as green. And I, like, for some reason in my mind, could not piece that together properly. I'm like, green grapes. No. This is the fantasy world. Ah, so your book is fantasy. I about said something too and made myself sound stupid again. Hey. Actually, so what exactly are you doing with all these apples? I'm still thinking about that. I could just go the safe route and make apple pie, but I'm feeling a little adventurous. Adventurous? Are you going on a trip? No, I don't mean like that, Hande. What kind of apple dishes do you like? Anything as long as it's red. You really like red, don't you? I'm bored of peeling. I've peeled and peeled, and it never ends. Ande, you're almost done. Don't give up now. I'm not giving up. I've worked plenty hard. Do you think about this? I heard something good will happen if you can peel an apple in one continuous stroke. Something good? Yeah, I hear you'll be happy for a whole day and a wish will come true. Isn't it more fun to peel than while thinking about that? Red apples can do that? Huh? Man, you should have said that in the first place. Now I'm really motivated. I'm unstoppable when you dangle a carrot for me. Ha 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 ha. Carrot? Gonna sell a lot of matches, gonna sell a lot of matches, gonna sell a lot of matches. Looks like Andy's really into this now. Yeah, I'm overjoyed, but kind of a little terrified as well. Gosh, girl. Oh, I didn't turn that off, did I? I thought I did. Okay, just a little more and my matches will be an explosive hit. What are you doing here, Pipsqueak? Huh? Ah, the apple peel. Are you having such a hard time making ends meet that you have to become someone else's dog? How like you? What? Gretel, how dare you ruin my apple? What are you talking about? I would have been able to sell some matches if you hadn't interrupted me. I won't let you get away with this. I'll get you. I have no idea what you're shrieking about. I should plug your mouth with a grenade. Because that's my solution to everything. Just plug it with a grenade. You guys, it's Sunday. You're not like supposed to be fighting, remember? So's right, you should calm down. I'm always calm. The Pipsqueak's the agitated one. I'm never gonna let you get away with this. It'll be all out war tomorrow. You better remember this. I will not. I won't remember so much as the slightest fraction about you. I can't really tell if they like or hate each other. Oh, well, that's easy. They hate each other. Move on about your life. Not everything is overcomplicated. Some people just don't like each other. Ain't gotta be no thing. So, I'd like to order some food. Miss Pachette. Or Pache. Whichever. Oh, Bunny, I get the impression you're always here on Sundays. Hee, I guess it might be. I love it here. Oh no. Because I love so. Because I love so. Whoa, what a bold declaration. How embarrassing. Meow. Bunny, is that true? Yes, isn't so just wonderful? He can cook and he's so nice. Is that it? Yeah, right now. Right now? There are any number of kind-hearted and skilled chefs, though. Take my subordinate, Bercy. He may be weak, but he's kind and a good cook. That started out as a I'm sick and my throat is killing me cough, and then I read that. Okay. Won't you let me set up a marriage interview for you? Marriage interview? Yes. The women in my territory are all strong-willed and prefer sturdier men. So basically, Bercy is unsold stock. Oh. Unsold stock. I would love Bercy. I want a Bercy route, but it's not ever going to happen. Yes, he may be weak, but he's a good boy, though he is almost astonishingly weak. You sure are emphasizing that a lot. Yes, it is an important quality to note. Wait, you're not really going to take a marriage interview, right? I like you. I'd hate to see you do something like that. So, what? Are you two already an item? No, that's not it. No, not yet, but that's the plan. Don't go on that meeting, okay? Please? Here you go. Thanks for waiting. It's hot, so, like, take care when you eat it. Yeah, I know. So, your food is quite delicious. What is your secret? Secret? Huh? I guess I use fresh ingredients and, like, it's all organic. It's not like there's no preservatives or anything. We use fresh ingredients too, but even when using the same materials, the flavor is remarkably different. And everything in this town is organic. There's no access to anything that is inorganic in this town. It's not possible, as we also have not yet constructed preservatives. What are you talking about? If it's not... If it's not a secret ingredient, it must be an issue of technique. So, why don't you join my familia? So, join Familia Boots. Yes, he may be an outlaw in name, but he doesn't behave like one. And above all, he's also an excellent chef. I would welcome him happily if he'd have us. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'll have to turn you down. I think Mr. Caesar would starve to death without me. I don't want to see him shrivel up and die. Oh, good point. He does look like he's never even considered picking up a kitchen knife. Also, he's really looked out for me, so I'd rather not make an enemy of him. Anyway, I need to be there for him. I can't even consider going anywhere else. Your dedication to loyal service is most impressive. Now I'm even more interested in you. I will withdraw for now. When the wolf gang disbands, be sure to come knocking at the gates of my familia. Understood? Sure. So we've seen a bunch of familia. Well, two familia. Try to get in on some of that action. I thought it was pretty cloudy today. I really shouldn't be surprised it's raining. Big raindrops had started to fall on our way back from running errands. There weren't any trees or buildings nearby to take shelter under, and the rain was only getting stronger. She was already soaked to the bone. Maybe I should just go straight home. Oh, Bunny, you're like completely soaked. Where's your umbrella? So... Hey, we shouldn't be standing out here chatting in this weather. Well, whatever, come over here. Huh? Where? Somewhere we can take refuge from the rain. We can't have you catching a cold now, can we? Thanks, so... He smiled warmly and grabbed her hand. You can thank me later. Let's get going. An old house. It's pretty empty. It has a kind of lonely feel to it. Here's a towel. Make sure you dry your hair and clothes off well. I will, thanks. Hey, so, whose house is this? It's my secret hideout. Though it's really more of a storehouse. I keep tools and ingredients I use in my shop here. It'd be annoying to drag everything up from the main base every day. This place has a really unusual atmosphere. It looks nothing like Oz territory. Of course, we're in the slums. The slums? I could make it sound cooler by calling it a free territory. This is where the people who aren't related to the Mafia live. They're free people, so they don't have any rules. It's not very sanitary or safe. Yet this is where you decided to make your secret hideout. Yeah, I don't live in an area controlled by the Mafia, so I don't really have a choice. Oh, I know I said this area wasn't very sanitary, but the stuff I use in my shop is fine. I use most of the ingredients I buy in the morning that day, and I keep my cooking utensils covered in the other room. Wow, the rain's really coming down. I think we made the right choice coming here. I wonder if it'll keep raining until nightfall. No, I don't think so. It seems like the type of rain that comes down hard and then stops. I don't think you need to worry. I know. I'll make you some soup to warm you up. Just wait a sec. Okay, sure. A secret hideout, huh? He said it wasn't very safe. I wonder if he's okay being here alone. Wow, the sky totally cleared up. I told you it would stop. But it's gotten so late already. I hope Mr. Karami and the others are worried. Really? I think I'd prefer it if they were worried. Why? Because if they're worried, it makes it feel like you're really a family. They get mad at you, it's just proof that they were thinking of you. I think it's much better that way than if they didn't care at all. Even if you think of it as a good thing, it's not very fun to get yelled at, though. Alright, now we're on Main Street. You can manage the rest of the way by yourself, right? Yeah. Thanks for everything today, So. Take care getting home. Bye. Wait, so how old is So? It's like 10 o'clock at night. on a Tuesday. You want to know about the slums? Where to start? I have not done this accent in a long time. Hold on. That area gets little sun, harbors poor soil, and has low property values to match. There's nothing to gain by controlling the area, so the Mafia keep their hands off it. I guess it must have seemed like the perfect place for people not part of the Mafia system as they slowly started to migrate over there. The laws that govern the town, including the Sunday Compromise, don't apply there. Fights and assaults are everyday occurrences there, murders are a dime a dozen. What a dreadful place. Yeah, it sure is. So what makes you ask about the slums all of a sudden? Can't imagine you'd have anything to do with that place. Huh? Well... Did Kiri say something to you or something? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a very dangerous place. Not somewhere you want to go sightseeing. Don't ever go near it, okay? Okay. I've totally already been there. We're gonna get murdered in the slums. That's gonna be the bad end. Although, if we get murdered... I'm done running my errands for Mr. Carmia, so maybe I'll take a little walk. Sky was a clear blue, as far as the eye could see. It was hard to imagine it'd be raining. It had been raining. This nice weather just puts me in a good mood. Oh my gosh, it's so sunny out. Gosh. She walked along her usual route, trying to keep herself from humming. Maybe I'll go on a little adventure. Though come to think of it, the last time I went on an adventure, I ended up at Miss Heidi's, didn't I? I'm glad that happened on a Sunday. Today's weekday, so it'd be dangerous if something like that happened again, wouldn't it? I'm gonna take a quick R&R. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I have to go deal with people things. Hold up, there we go. Do you like it? It's pretty. I like it. I made it. return. I'm glad that happened on a Sunday. Today's a weekday, so it'd be dangerous if something like that happened again, wouldn't it? I have to pick my path very carefully then. Where am I? She'd been so focused on staying within Oz territory while she walked that she somehow lost track of exactly where she was. I hope I didn't accidentally leave Oz territory. With no map at her hands, nor signs to be seen, unease spread through her chest. I'll just go back the way I came. That'll be fine, right? But she'd taken a winding course in her attempt to stay within the boundaries, so she now had no idea which way she'd come from. I'll get it right next time for sure, if there is a next time, that is. But I've got to focus on the present now. Which way is the estate? She hadn't noticed that someone was behind her before it was too late. Before she could react, that someone had grabbed her and covered her mouth with a hand. She couldn't even scream, much less move or fight back. Quiet. Don't move a muscle. That voice. So? His voice was deeper than usual. The unusual situation robbed her of her words. Sorry for scaring you, but just hang in there until they pass. She could hear a flurry of hurried footsteps several feet behind her. The voices accompanying the footsteps were rough. She could hear her name being spoken repeatedly in their conversations. Don't worry. I'll protect you. So, anything over there? Nope. Not even a cat. I heard someone's seen her around here. Let's move on. Yes, sir. Don't panic. Just slowly follow this path and you'll come on out onto Boots Street. Do not turn around or come back. Understand? Okay. Be careful. Oh. He saved us. He put us before work. That's cute. I'm scooting forward. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Huh. It was the usual time and the usual place. But So was nowhere to be found. But it's Sunday. She couldn't find him nor his shop. Maybe I just got here too early. She sighed and sat down on the edge of a raised flower bed. But I can only see him on Sundays. He'd come by the estate on a weekday before, but that had been an unusual occurrence. She almost never got to see him during the week. I was really looking forward to it, too. She could never settle down on Saturday nights, and Sundays coming to an end distressed her. At some point, the little time she'd accumulated with So had changed her. She set her hands in her lap and sighed. Weekdays are so long. I'll just wait a little bit. If I wait, he should come soon. She ended up waiting in vain. Morning turned to afternoon, and afternoon to evening, and still So did not appear. Am I really going to have to wait until next week? It wasn't like she had anything in particular she'd wanted to do with him. She just wanted to see and talk to him. That's all she wanted. It was painful to not even be able to do that much. If he's not coming, maybe I should go see him. She stood up and looked toward the gates, town gates. But if I go to the forest now... She went through the gate and into the forest. She wandered around in the dark, not sure if she'd find him. Oh, that's right. Maybe he'll be at the place he took me last time. She turned back, retracing her steps in search of the house where they'd taken shelter from the rain. I'm pretty sure it was around here. Her memory led her to the slums, but it wasn't helping her beyond that. Perhaps it was because the weather was different than it had been back then. It's as if the air is scratchy. It's hard to breathe here. She leaned over and coughed. Aren't you the girl I saw here earlier? Huh? She looked up, a vague sense of unease creeping into her chest. I thought so. You're the woman the boss has been looking for. When she turned to run, a man with a vulgar smile on his face was standing in her way. Don't you think we could get a pretty penny if we caught her and brought her to him? There's no guarantee we'd get squat when we hand her over. Why don't we go ahead and enjoy ourselves instead? I like the way you think. She's the Oz's precious little thing, ain't she? She would be fun to sully her. Oh gracious, we're gonna get sullied. Oh no! What do I do? Don't you lay a hand on her. Huh? The men whispered to each other, clearly recognizing him. You won't get off easy if you lay a single finger on her. I'm dead serious. The men clicked their tongues and left. So glared at them as they walked off. Thank you for saving me, So. She clutched at her chest with one hand while reaching out to him. Didn't I tell you this was a dangerous place? Why did you come here? So's voice was a whisper, which was not what I did, his eyes still on the backs of the departing men. She lowered her hand when she heard the faint anger in his voice. If we stay here, someone else might try to attack you. Come this way, Bunny. So it's been quiet this whole time. You'd be in serious danger right now if I hadn't saved you. Why'd you come to the slums? What were you trying to accomplish? I was looking for you. Me? Yeah, I hadn't seen you all week. I just wanted to see and talk to you. I figured you had to be either in the forest or here. The forest was a lot further away, so I thought I'd look here first, but then... You were looking for me? No, that's funny. I mean, I've always been... Oh, that's not a good noise. What was that sound? It was a gunshot. Gunshot wounds. Gunshots. Oh no. Now! Where should we start looking? Do you have any ideas, Axel? No, a random search should be sufficient, though. True. No one will come after us, no matter how much havoc we wreak in the slums. Let's have some fun with our guns until we find Miss Bunny. Oh shit. Mr. Curie, Axel. They seem to be looking for you. You should meet up with them as soon as you can. For both our sakes. So... If you won't go on your own, I'll go with you, is what I'd like to say. But I'm a member of the wolf gang. It'll just make things messier if I show myself. I'll keep watch until you're safely with them, so get going, Bunny. Miss Bunny. Surely Karamiya told you to stay away from the slums because they're dangerous. Yes, he did. Now why on earth were you there? Were you hoping to meet an early demise? Meet an early demise? This is no laughing matter. Murders are commonplace in the slums, and most of the victims tend to be outsiders. You'll have to choose. Are you going to join Familia Oz, or are you going to leave us? Having our guests behave so inappropriately is most troublesome. We have no obligation to protect someone who doesn't belong to our familia. Me? Join Familia Oz? What should I do? I'm sure it'd be a good thing if I joined Familia Oz. Mr. Karamiya and the others are all so kind. I can't keep mooching off of them like this. I think it's the right choice if I want to keep living in town, but... Bunny, what's wrong? You look like something's bothering you. So, why are you here? Well, you came to see me yesterday, so I thought I'd come today. I guess in less flowery terms, I'm trespassing, so keep it a secret for me, okay? Were you okay yesterday? Did you get back safely? Did they scold you a lot? Yeah, Mr. Kiri and the others got mad at me. Yeah, Kiri seems like the type to really let you have it. Of course you'd get an earful for going to the slums. You're like really reckless, so that's why no one can leave you alone. Even I can't take my eyes off you. Back then, I took your hand. I'm glad Kiri and Axel came to get you, but if no one had come, I don't know what would have happened. It makes my heart ache just to think about it. So please, look ahead just a little before you leap. Imagine what will happen if you do something. I'm not asking for much, but if you can change one thing, make it that. You will now pledge your oath to the Familia. I, Karamiya, the Don of this Familia, and Kiri, its consigliere, will bear witness. Becoming part of this Familia means carving the words I am about to speak into your heart and never breaking that oath. You may not meet with members of another familia, or Mafia Familia alone, except on Sundays. You must attend to the people of our territory with a kind heart, lend an ear to their complaints, and do whatever you can to make their lives better. You must always keep the familia first in your mind, even if the situation demands your sacrifice. This pledge you make to the familia is absolute. You must be sincere and faithful to the familia. That is all. Do you vow to uphold that oath? Alright. Finished. Now you're a member of Familia Oz, one of our soldate. One of the soldate, like Mr. Vert and the others. Mr. Vert? Who is this fellow? Yes. Well, you may have the same title. As the newest member, you're the lowest ranking of us. Well, don't worry. Since your rank is so low, I don't think you'll have to do anything too awful. You'll be living like you have been, just while upholding the laws without tarnishing the familial name. My, nothing too awful this time around. I was so looking forward to hazing the newbie. No, and we have never hazed people in the first place. Stop lying to her. To be honest, you're the first woman in our employ, so I'm not entirely sure how we should handle you. Sorry about that. Don't worry, this is my first time in the Mafia too. Of course. Welcome to our familia. Thank you. So I guess we join the Oz peoples. I imagine in the good route, because we're not gonna get the good route first time around. I know better. And so, she is now formally a member of Familia Oz. Miss Bunny, say hello. Okay, hello. It felt pretty similar to when she'd shown up in town without any memories. The only difference was that this time, she had all kinds of knowledge about the town. Familia Oz will be taking care of me now. I'm sure I'll be fine. While she knew and believed that, there was still something tugging at her heart. Just what it was, though, she wasn't sure. She gave them a simple greeting, still feeling clouds of doubt in her heart. I see. So you've officially joined Familia Oz. I guess it was the obvious outcome, but honestly, I'm surprised. Bunny, what about your promise to join my familia? Huh? What promise? Master, no such promise was made. Sure, I know, I was making a gamble. Don't you think she might buy it and join us? I'm a genius. We can all hear you. What an idiot. Well, I don't really care what the little girl's deal is. And you know, I'm a busy person, so stop wasting my time and talk about something worthwhile. Why can't we talk about hot guys, muscles, or what beauty products you're using? You've got to be using something. I'd rather not be involved in that meeting. Oh, Bunny, Kiriaki. Are you guys going back to the estate now? Yeah, we are. Oh, well, why not swing by my shop? I got some lovely ingredients in, or would you? So, please refrain from being too friendly with her. Huh? Why? She is now a member of Familia Oz. I'd prefer if men from other familia kept their distance. That includes you, as a member of the Wolf Gang. Huh? But why? Because you're man and woman, of course. Preposterous feelings like forbidden love or romance will only throw the familia into disarray. Of course, I'm not about to forbid you from ever saying another word to him, but please, keep your position in mind when you interact. Mr. Curie. We can't really talk in front of Mr. Curie. She met So's eyes, but she couldn't say what she needed to say. Now let's go, Miss Bunny. Okay. She followed behind Curie, her heart heavy. Bunny, what's wrong? You don't seem very happy. Well, something is kind of bugging me. Was joining Familia Oz really the right choice for me? Are they being mean to you? No, everyone is very kind. But I have to keep my distance from the other family, like Scarlet, Miss Pachette, and everyone else. I know I can't act the way I've been acting, but being told you can't be friends with people is really hard. Yeah. Being in the Mafia is a hard life. You have to draw a line between friend and foe while taking care not to cause conflict. All that, even though you're all people living in the same town. Yeah. Hey, have you ever thought about leaving town? Leaving town? What do you mean? Exactly what it sounds like. Leave this town and go somewhere else. Not that I know what's out there, though. There's more to this world than just this town. I'm sure it's much, much bigger. I'll even go with you. Let's go, Bunny. Could we really do that? I don't know. If you don't know, why do you want to leave? Well, would it be wrong if I wanted to run away with you? I want to take you out of this confined world and into a bigger, freer one. I want to travel with you. I want to see and touch and feel all sorts of things. I want to experience it all with you. Is that not enough? I don't know. Oh. I don't know, but I'd like to go with you. Huh? You don't mind me taking you with me? Yeah. I'm curious about what's outside because I don't know anything about it. I'd never be able to manage it on my own. Will you take me with you, So? Yeah. Yeah. I'll take you by the hand and lead you out of here. Let's find all sorts of things we don't know about together. Let's go to a free world. Prepare our minds and bodies for that backfiring. That's not going to work. Somebody gonna get caught. Bunny, wake up. It's time. So, I'm impressed that you can sleep so soundly on such an important day. I couldn't sleep at all last night. Now let's get out of here. We have an adventure to start. Why wouldn't they do this under cover of... Well, I mean, in the slums in the freer world, murder is quite common, so maybe night isn't safe. Then why wouldn't you start Sunday morning? I don't think we'll be able to go through the gates. They're doing inspections now. Inspections? Yeah, they question people coming into town from the outside. They ask if you're carrying any contraband and stuff like that. We should take a different route. The graveyard sure is spooky in the morning. It feels like we might run into a ghost. Don't like talking about ghosts. Don't talk about ghosts. Sorry. I know, why don't we hold hands? That way it won't seem scary. Okay, now we just have to climb that tree and hop the wall. Oh, are you like okay? Should we take a break? No, I'm fine. I'm just impressed. I never knew there was a route like this. I know this town like the back of my hand. I know all the shortcuts and side streets. There are other routes still, but this one's the best if you want to avoid prying eyes. No, I'm climbing that tree. Catch me if you can. Escape successful. Wow, we really got out of town. Did you think it was impossible? You didn't believe me? No, I'm sad. That's not it. It's fine, this is just the start. Now our journey is about to begin. I can't wait to see how far we get. How far we get? How far we get? Is there a distance? That a cutoff distance? Sorry to keep you waiting. Your special camping outdoors dinner is served. It's hot, so make sure you blow on it first. Okay. Ow, hot. I just told you it was hot, silly. You're not a very patient person, are you? It looks so delicious, I wanted to dig right in. And yeah, it's hot, but it's delicious. I'm happy to hear that. Eat more. I think I made too much. Thanks, so. You're embarrassing me. Was it that good? Yeah. I mean, your cooking is good, but I wanted to thank you for taking me out of town, too. I could never manage this on my own. I know. Me neither. I never would have thought of it on my own. I just couldn't stand the idea of you being cooped up in that place. I just know if it was me... No. I just wanted to run away with you. I wanted you to be free. Free. Yeah. Free. Living without being bound to fate, not having to do what anyone says. Don't you think that's great? The people of Familia Oz were all so nice to me. I don't really get it, but right now I'm very happy. Yeah, me too. Now we don't just have to be together on Sundays. We can be together tomorrow, and the day after that, and every day after that. I'm so happy. Where's the other shoe? Hey, are you sure you don't want me to help? Yeah, cleaning is part of cooking after all. Just have a seat and look at the stars. They're so pretty tonight. Wow, you're right. There's so many more stars than you can see in town. because there aren't any lights from the town around. You can see the stars that are usually hidden. That's how far out we are. Alright, done cleaning. I'll join you. They really are beautiful. Though you're even more beautiful. Oh, that again. Is there something wrong with saying that? I thought I was on a roll. Yeah, there is. Beautiful isn't really a word that suits me. Is that it? Picking the right words is hard. Hey. May I kiss you? Why are you asking? And so politely, too. Well, if I just did it without asking, it'd ruin the atmosphere. I think asking ruins it, too. Women are so hard to understand. So, can I? Or is that a no? No, you can. Good. When I first met you, we were in the town. There were so many people there. Both you and I were just one of many. It's kind of weird to be all alone together like this. I wish I could stay with you forever. You can, right? Yeah. I'll always be by your side. I want to stay with you. I want to be with you forever. Doll. But it keeps continuing like something bad is gonna happen. There it is, Bunny. Huh? Where? At your feet, look at swimming. It seems to be under the impression that you can't catch it. Now's your chance. Grab it. Now I'm all wet, so... Sorry, you've never played with water, have you? It's really fun. I mean, anything would be with you, probably. Come here, I'll dry your hair for you. It's not fair that I'm the only one who got wet. Sorry. Please forgive me, Lady Bunny. Oh, but you'll get wet too, so... That's fine, you can just dry me off then. We caught a bunch of fish thanks to you. We're going to have a bountiful lunch. Plus, I never knew you had a talent for catching fish. Me neither. I never tried it before today. Oh, really? You seem really good at it, though. Good point. Maybe I was a fisherman before I lost my memories. You would have been the cutest fisherman I've ever seen. Mr. Caesar was good at catching fish, too. Really? I can't imagine him doing that at all. I know, right? He's always trying to act so cool. It embarrassed him, so let's not try to imagine it, okay? Okay. When's the bad part? Where's the bad part? Bunny, how are your feet doing? Can you walk a little longer? Yeah, I'll be fine for a while. Ah! Oh, you almost tripped. I was planning to take a break near the water, but let's rest here. Thanks, so... You're welcome. I should be apologizing to you for making you continue until you were so tired that you couldn't walk straight. I was trying to keep your pace in mind while we walked, but I guess I kinda got impatient. Impatient? Yeah, I just wanted to get away as fast as we could. I mean, You seem to be enjoying your little escape, so? Huh? Mr. Caesar, why are you... I smelled my prey, and then I picked up your scent too. I thought you were acting suspiciously for a while now. So this is what you were up to. You ran off with my prey. I won't let you get away with this. So what do you intend to do? I will kill you and take my prey from you. But you've worn me out. I'll have to return the favor. Caesar tossed one of his swords to So hurriedly tried to grab it, but it slipped through his hands and clattered into the ground. I'm not about to kill you unarmed. Duel me. I can't use a sword. Then I guess you'll die. So's shoulders trembled when Caesar pointed the tip of his sword at him. The person he'd spent so much of his life with now wanted him dead. This wasn't something that could be brushed off as a joke. With that in mind, he reached down to pick up the sword off the ground. So, don't worry. This is just something I have to do. I'm determined to free you. He took a big breath and copied Caesar's stance. So didn't know anything about sword fighting. At best, he'd just watched Caesar practice. That was the limit of his knowledge. Let's do this, so. Caesar took a low stance and moved like the wind. He raised his sword overhead, intending to split So's skull. Oh. So shifted his weight back onto his heels, dodging the downwards chop. After he made sure Bunny wasn't nearby, he put more distance between himself and Caesar. I see you're good at running away, but this won't be over until you defeat me. So's face twisted in response to Caesar's declaration. I know I just can't keep running. He held the sword Caesar had given him straight out. He'd never really noticed it before, in all the times he'd carried it, but it was surprisingly heavy. His gaze traced down Caesar's white bangs to the golden eyes glaring at him, and gulped. I know that. His sword rang out when it caught Caesar's blade. The force of the attack sent him stumbling back, his footing lost. But that's the best way for me to handle things. Close my eyes, cover my eyes, and run. When Caesar rushed out to try and grab So by the shirt, So flailed his blade at Caesar's arm to knock his hand away. The leader of the wolf gang only laughed and dodged the clumsy counterattack. What good will running do? What comes after? I don't know. Yet. How irresponsible. So's expression was crestfallen. Snorting at the state of his former underling, Caesar rushed in to close the distance between them. So managed to block the next attack as well. But this time he fell completely to the ground, unable to withstand the force behind Caesar's attack. With his opponent sprawled out on the ground, Caesar approached at a relaxed pace. When someone tries to run, they'll just be chased into a corner and captured. Just like you are now. So had barely managed to keep his grip on his sword, but before he could attempt to even stand, Caesar's blade bit into his throat. His former boss smiled as he went in for the kill. Please stop this, Mr. Caesar. What? I got you. Caesar had paused a moment when Bunny spoke, and that pause gave So just enough time to raise his sword. So had stabbed Caesar deep in the chest. Red blood trickled down the blade, dyeing both Caesar's skin and So's clothes. If I'm captured, I'll run. I'll keep on running. The blade shifted in the wound as Caesar gasped, twisting the handle to one side out of So's hand. So stood as Caesar fell to the ground. I've made my decision. I'm going to take her by the hand and run far, far away together. He touched his blood-stained clothes and stared at his dripping hands. After a moment of silence, he stepped next to Caesar. I was beaten by you. The sword was still firmly planted in Caesar's chest. He'd considered pulling it out, but it would only make the wound bleed more. Yes. It looks like I won this time. So took out a first aid kit from the bag he was carrying and pulled out some bandages and disinfectant wipes. He crouched next to Caesar and put a dressing against the wound, the white cloth immediately becoming a deep red. I refuse to accept it. I refuse to accept that I lost to you. So pulled the sword out without responding to Caesar's incoherent rambling. As he did so, he pressed the dressing over the wound to stem the bleeding. Caesar grabbed So's arm, his claws sinking into So's sleeve. Kill me. End it. Bunny gasped in shock, but So was calm as ever. So only shook his head. Mr. Caesar, I can't do that. No matter what happens, I can't kill you. After he finished binding the wound, he stopped up over his former master. He took a small bottle out of his bag and set it next to Caesar's face. I'll leave you some medicine. Please don't die. Well, okay. That happened. Look, Bunny, it's a bird. A big one, too. What's wrong? You've been so quiet. Is your stomach upset? So, how can you act so normal? Normal? Don't you feel anything? For Mr. Caesar. Well, I guess I'm a little sad, but there wasn't anything else I could do. I mean, you basically abandoned your familia, right? I just did the same thing as you. So it's nothing, really. I'm fine. Oh. Was running away really the right choice? Mr. Karami and the others were so kind to me. What's wrong? Don't cry. I can't stand to see you cry. Did I do something wrong? But who did you wrong exactly? Someone other than you, right? Your life is your own. There's no reason to think about anyone else. Anyone would be anxious about forging a path to an unseen future. But it'll be okay. I'm here for you, and you're here for me. Even if we can't see what lies ahead right now, I'm still right here by your side. Forever and ever. There's still no ending. No official ending in sight. Bunny, it's morning. Wake up. What is it? Is something wrong? You're burning up. What on earth? So, my whole body hurts. Medicine. I only have stuff to treat external wounds on me. Oh no, oh no. Let's go back to town. Huh? Why? I can't help you out here. I'm sure if we went back to town. But we came so far, we can't go back. It was 3 days ago. It was a 3-day walk. No, it's okay. I can't press on when you're suffering. Let's go back to town. Oh! Hang in there, Bunny. We're almost there. We'll have Dr. Crow take a look at you when you get back. I'm sure he'll be able to cure you. So this is where you were. A voice shot down from above. So jumped and looked up to see Kiri standing in the canopy. Crows cawed all around him as black feathers fell like snow. Kiri, why are you in the sky? Pay me no mind. You have some nerve. Kidnapping a dear member of our familia. I didn't kidnap her. I just wanted to save her. Save her? Save her? And this is what you call saving her? Mr. Kiri. Poor thing, having fever nightmares. If this is the result of you saving her, your efforts were for naught. Now let's go home, Ms. Bunny. So, come with us. Hey, Kiri, you can save her, right? She's not going to die, right? Alas, is a good question. I think you should be more worried about yourself right now. You're gonna be spending a lot of time in jail. Jail? What about Bunny? Are you going to lock her away too? First, we'll get her treated at the clinic. Then we'll figure out what to do with her. That has nothing to do with you, though. Well now. Well now. Doctor, what's wrong? Is she going to get better? I don't know what's going on with her body, actually. She has no internal or external wounds, but her skin is scalding hot. I have no idea what disease it could be. Oh no. What is going to happen to her? I can't do anything else. I don't want to take action without knowing the cause. Is there anything you can do? No. Just pray for her recovery. I wonder if Bunny will be okay. Will Dr. Crow be able to save her? Okay. On the visual novel marches. Bunny. Bunny, can you hear me? So, where are we? Oh good. You can hear me. We're inside your dream. It's so warm and nice in here, like sunlight. I wonder how much you remember. Do you remember going out with me and me getting sick? Yeah. You told me we should go back to town. Yeah. And so we did. Maybe it's more accurate to say I made you go back. I made myself sick as a pretense. I'm sorry. But why? Well, because of your illness. My illness? What? My illness with 3 S's. No, you don't have to know. You haven't needed to know until now. It's a very painful illness. There's only one way to cure it. You have to erase me from your memories. To erase you? Yeah. I'm here now so that I can erase myself from your memory. When you wake up, you'll forget all about me. But it'll be okay. I'll remember you. My memories won't vanish. I'll keep them safe inside my heart. No. I don't want to forget you. I don't want to either. I don't want to throw away those experiences. Meeting you, the time we spent together, the paths I'd hoped to walk with you. I wanted to gather up all the things you want, take you by the hand, and take you to a place no one else can find you. But it's not going to happen. No matter what we do, we can't be together. I wanted to save you. I wanted to be the one to save you, but reality won't allow that to happen. Why? That's a good question. What do I not need to know? You're so selfish, so... I know. I'm sorry for dragging you around. I won't bother you anymore. I'm leaving you, so I won't cause you any more trouble. So please, find happiness with someone other than myself. I loved you, my bunny. Okay. Oh, but it's not over. Signorina. Dr. Robin, she's awake. I can see that. I'm in the clinic. Yes, you were running a high fever. Someone brought you in. You're really burning up. We were so worried. You have to pay us back for all that worry and service to the Familia. Are you prepared for that? Please go easy on me. Doctor, how is she? Her fever is down and the color has returned to her face. If she can walk, you can take her home. I'm fine. I can stand. I see. Well, take care. I had a fever. How did that happen? And what was I doing before I got here? I feel like I've forgotten something important. Huh? What's wrong? What are you looking around for? I think I forgot something. I don't believe you've left anything. If you did, I can have it sent over later. Now get home. Get to bed early, okay? Yes, I will. I must be imagining things. Huh. Boss, please wait. What's wrong, boss? I just can't get used to you calling me boss. Well, get used to it. You are my boss after all. Oh, isn't that the Wolf Gang? Caesar, what are you doing here? The Oz robot and my prey. Perfect, I'll turn you into rust on my blade. You never know when to quit, do you? Ha, this again. Mr. Caesar really doesn't know when to give up. Mr. So, I haven't seen you in ages. Yeah, it really has been a while. Are you working right now, Ms. Bunny? Yes. Mr. So, are you Mr. Caesar's companion? I sure am. He brought me with him because I told him it'd be better than going alone. I'm glad you're doing well. You've completely recovered, huh? Recovered? Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. So, stop chit-chatting with the enemy. We're withdrawing. Oh, withdrawn, huh? Bye, Ms. Bunny. Okay, goodbye, Mr. So. Aww. Aww. Okay. But like... So that means... I just... He has the power and the ability to wipe our memories. That's a little startling. That's a little more than a little startling, but you know, it's a big deal. And he just does it. But what's important to note is that the route didn't end at that point. So when we wake up in the alleyway, it could be So's doing, but it also could not be So's doing. Like, it could be something else equally, if not more powerful than So himself, the shopkeep. He has this power, but he doesn't know what's in the broth. There are things that bother me sometimes. Inconsistencies. And the temperature of pancakes. You'll have a good night.